Hey everyone, Fox here. So today I'm gonna be reacting to Lego Maestro's apology video. I'm doing this because there are just some things in his video that just don't sit right with me. Let's not waste any more time and just start with it. So we open the video, and why is name brand in the tags? I'm asking that because, well, spoiler alert, he doesn't mention him in his entire video. Okay, whatever, I'm just getting distracted, let's just get started.
But after all the controversy and everything, I thought I would cover a lot of the false information that's been spreading around about me.
That's actually true, there's a lot of false information about him in this controversy, but you'll see that later in the video.
I want to note, the comment towards her that I made was made in good fun. I had no ill intent at all with that.
So he goes on and talks about a Minecraft tournament that was very buggy, and because of that they couldn't declare a winner. So the YouTubers in the tournament were talking about splitting the money, and Hannah was against that, which is kinda scummy of her, but whatever, this is not a video about her. So after Hannah said we're not splitting anything, Lego thought it was gonna be funny to reply to her and say we can split the dinner together. Oh my god, what were you expecting when you said that? You said you didn't ask her out for thin air, so what were you expecting? Like, oh my god, but you know what? I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm just gonna say that it was a stupid joke. It has happened to everyone to make a stupid joke, okay? We accept that it is a joke. Remember that.
Now, the next issue that I want to address is one that I've heard a lot, and that is TapL made a tweet saying that I have 2 terabytes of Asian women on my computer.
I'm just gonna skip this part. He said he has 2 terabytes of
hard drive space,
which I have no idea what it is.
Now the next thing I want to talk with you guys about is an issue that comes from some Discord messages that I posted a few years ago. Here's one of the messages you can see. I said to a girl, "Oh, you're 15, you're not that underage." I was friends with this girl and still am in real life.
Yeah, and I'm friends with Elon Musk. Are you going to provide any sort of proof that you and that girl are actually friends? Or you're just expecting us to take your word for it?
Another thing that you guys really might like to know is that I was 17 when I wrote that message.
That's actually true. He was indeed 17 when he wrote those messages. We can see that those messages were from January, and his birth date is actually March, so yeah, he was in fact 17.
Some people, I saw some allegations or heard some allegations that people were saying that I've slept with underage girls. I want to say right now, I have not even had my first kiss.
How does this help with your situation? In fact, I would say that this even works against you. Saying that, I would assume that you're desperate and more likely to do creepy stuff. So, was this message 100% a joke? But let's not forget the fact that this is not the only joke that you have ever made to Hannah. What about this one? And it's not only Hannah. Other YouTubers like Purple, Wildbear, Krusty David have tweeted about you, exposing you for harassing other female content creators. YouTubers have exposed you. Your Discord admins have exposed you. And yet, you still come and make a video about this, hoping that somehow you can actually save your career. But whatever, let's just continue with the video.
We still talk to this day. She's become a best friend of mine, and I've become a best friend of hers.
Bro, why am I even making this video? You're doing my work for me. How do you expect me to believe you when you're not providing any sort of proof? If she really is your best friend, then prove it. Get her on the news, show the Discord chat with her and the messages from 2018, and then I'm gonna believe you.
Where there was a role you could get on Discord, and I basically said, even if you're 9, I'll still give you the role, but you have to post a selfie to confirm that you aren't a trap. I would give that role to literally any girl. And of course, I mean, it's pretty straightforward for someone that's not looking at it from a critical angle, but the 9-year-old thing is an exaggeration. There was no meaning behind that. That was just something that I'm like, basically to prove the point, literally anyone can get the role.
Bro, at least try to defend yourself. You're saying that the 9-year-old part is an exaggeration to show that anyone can get the role. So if there was an actual 9-year-old who have sent you a picture of themselves, you would still have given it the role? Great defense, Lego. You really show them how it's done.
The next issue that I want to talk about with you guys, or controversial topic I should really say, is clickbaiting and the Technoblade stuff.
That's gonna be interesting.
Now, I will say, I did put Technoblade in the title and video, and I think the thumbnail too, 5 times in a row, which is true. But that being said, I wanted to note None of those titles or videos were clickbait.
Oh, is that so, Lego? Well, let's put Technoblade aside and talk about something you said.
We have to establish what we agree on as clickbait. Because clickbait to me is when somebody has something in their title or thumbnail that is misleading or straight up not true.
Well, then how are you going to explain that? In the thumbnail, we can see that Bedwars lost his YouTube rank. In the video, Lego didn't even mention Bedwars noob. Is this not clickbait? And also, why is half your video about Technoblade? How did it took you 6 minutes to say that he's releasing his merch and that he's doing a storytime video? I'm gonna tell you why you're doing that. So, for the people who don't know, the most important thing for a YouTube algorithm is the watch time of the video. That's how much a video is watched before being closed. So, if you have two videos that are both 10 minutes long, and both have 10,000 views, but the watch time of the first video is 9 minutes and the watch time of the second is 3 minutes, YouTube is going to promote more the first video. So yeah, now you know. And I don't know who you're trying to fool by saying it's not clickbait. You're doing it for views and everyone knows that. And Lego, if it's not for views, then how are you going to explain the DM advertising that you're not mentioning in the video?
And that is in Techno's live stream of his merch reveal, I was joining his lobbies and I was asking him for merch that I can wear in the news. And a lot of people commented on that, saying to me afterwards that he was raising money for charity and how could you be doing that? You know, I mean, he's literally doing like cancer research, I think, with this money, giving it to people to do that. So how can you be asking for free merch? I want to state right now, I had absolutely zero clue. I had no idea whatsoever that Techno was doing anything charitable. I thought this was pure.
How did you not know that? Aren't you a news reporter after all? And if we ignore that, you put Technoblade in the thumbnails 5 times, so you must be keeping up with the social media. But let's say you just missed that, alright? It's not hard to put 2 and 2 together, you know? He recently has been diagnosed with cancer, and there's a sudden merch drop. You see, you have no excuse for that.
A video claiming to have exposed me for not paying someone after I commissioned them, and the video shows that someone worked for me and they said that they were quitting the project and so they left the project unfinished, and so because of that I did not pay them for the commission.
Here I have to agree with him. In my opinion, this was a really bad expose, and if you don't do the work, you don't get paid. It's simple as that. You can't expect to quit in the middle of something and still get paid for it. It's not like that person left Lego with something he can work with, so yeah, I think Lego is in the right here.
So finally, you guys, by a lot of people's definitions, yes, I am a weird person.
Anime and K-pop are not the things that are making you weird, it's your actions. And your actions have consequences, and you need to think before you talk. Anyways, that's pretty much the end of the video, and in conclusion I would say that this is a pretty bad apology. For the most part he was just disproving his own point and just burying himself deeper. I would say that he should get some time off the internet and then come back. His reputation is in shambles, but I don't think he should get cancelled over that. I believe that everyone deserves a second chance, and I think he should get one too. And I believe that him being able to sit down and say, I'm sorry, is a step in the right direction. Well, this was everything I had to say, so yeah, see ya.